Hello friend, welcome to Loving Beyond. My name is Gideon Momo. I've heard it said again and again that generosity is a state of the heart, not a state of the pocket. It is in this reference and to this truth that we have people who are filthy rich but so sticky that they can't help a dying man. But we thank God for people on the other extreme, as poor as a church mouse, like people say, yet so generous that they'd give all they have for survival to save another person. Now, two examples from the Bible illustrate this very well. The first is found in Luke 12. Jesus told about this rich farmer who had so much that he decided to tear down all his stores and replace them with new and bigger ones. According to the story, the rich farmer had enough stored to enable him eat, drink, and be merry for many years. And why not? Like you and me, he had worked hard. He deserved it. The problem with this rich farmer is that he had neither room for God nor room for his poor neighbors. He neither had time to glorify God for blessing him with a good harvest, nor time to think of the less fortunate around him. His world was centered around him and him only. Not even God could share in his fortune. The second example is from Luke 21. Jesus is seated at the temple, watching people give to the temple treasury. He watched the rich give and watched the poor give too. There were those who gave big because they were rich and they loved God too. There were those who gave big because they were simply rich and perhaps wanted to show off. However, Jesus was most impressed by a poor widow who also came along. Her mind set to give, her so happy to give. She had in her frail hand not silver or gold, but two small copper coins. So little, yet all the wealth she had, all she had to survive. Jesus watched the poor widow drop all her wealth into the offering box and was overwhelmed by her generosity. Why? Here was one who gave not because she was rich, not a 10% of all she had, but a real sacrifice, all she had to survive. I have also heard it said that if you can't give because you think you have very little, you deceive yourself thinking that you will give when you have plenty. But isn't this the way we calculate what we give in terms of money or time or talents? How often have we ignored a starving neighbor, a sick neighbor, a freezing neighbor, because we think we have very little, we have just enough for our family? Of course, we can't give what we don't have, yet nobody has nothing. Jesus is challenging us to give not only when we think we have plenty. Jesus is challenging us to give and assist others beyond our convenience and our safety. This is generosity. It's my prayer that I will more and more give and assist others like the poor widow, out of love for God and out of love for the neighbor. Do have a nice week. Thanks for logging in. My name is Gideon. Bye-bye.